there's still some fantastic diversity that's going to exist as we jump in here to round number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the semifinals. The first matchup, Truzky versus GranMazorca. Just to give you a little bit of information here, GranMazorca's camera is going to be off because reason number 1, just too sexy. We could not allow that. That is a distraction, and we wanted to focus on the gameplay. Second reason, just to make sure that the the connection issues are clean, strong. Focus on the gameplay. That's what we're here for.
Probably out of reach here for GranMazorca. Truzky slams that
7-pointer.
That 7-point goal. I mean, it's not great, but the 24-point lead is, I think, just too much for GranMazorca to overcome, even with this heat wave. Tallest units of 12, and Truzky really manages to pilot this matchup very well, winning with a 10-point victory. crime of your choice. Not many great crimes left in the deck, but maybe a swindle or a smuggle.
Go for as many points as you possibly can. In this case, 43
and
to
that's
4.
a 40-point lead. I think GranMazorca is actually taking this. Truzky giving a little bit of a smile, a little bit of a giggle to himself, maybe thinking, where did this game go wrong? I was in such a dominating position.
A fantastically dominating position. You got everything out of your opponent. What was left? Frankly, it was literally just the cleaver. That was the big boy that was left on the docket. I mean, the Witchfinder was also there, but here comes Gord, a little bit weak in the knees. 21-point Gord is not going to get it done. So much. It could have been a Sea Jackal that you wouldn't see in the next round. So who knows how that could have changed. Still, Truzky is gonna go and keep that in mind. This is kind of the whole demeanor has changed. The smiles are gone. He's leaning in.
He's got like an exasperated. He's got a bit of an exasperated look on his face now, and hopefully he can leave that last game number 2 behind and look forward and focus on the games ahead and not let that tilt him too much.
Goes coming in with a tribute. Unfortunately, Gord looks super tall, but at the end of it, peel away all the green, ladies and gentlemen. It's only 3 points. That's not enough.
And look at the coins left in the bank. 9 coins left in the bank, and this is a 7-point game.
Truzky's gotta be in a tough mental state now, basically, going up 1-0 in such a commanding position in game 2, and suddenly tournament life on the line, as we say. Shinmiri, nobody does suspense like you, so let's sell it to me. Let's say I'm who am I? I'm Martin Scorsese. Give me your pitch for this match if it were a movie.
So here, now the Terra Nova might have to end up taking the Spender. Which, I mean, it's not going to matter. I think either way...
Oh, you know what we missed out on here? Oh, I was going to say, we're so close to seeing the boat. One point away.
But I mean, the boat was banished, right? So a potential tunnel drill.
Yeah, Roderick's kind of fallen out of favor for some of these Nilfgaard players out there. It doesn't seem to be in too many decks, you know, in favor of just saying, well, I'm going to draw my good golds anyways, so it doesn't really matter. All my golds are going to be good. He's going for it.
He's going for it already. Oh, Truzky with the pain. This must mean he didn't shuffle.
There's no way he shuffled. Look at that face.
Look at that face.
He's either passing a kidney stone or he knows what's about to happen to him. Hey, here's an Imperial Diplomacy. I'm going to give you my entire freaking library of awesomeness. Your Feign Death goes to the other side. This is the worst trade deal in history.
Yeah, because not only is Truzky losing his scenario, now Poisoned or GranMazorca is actually gaining a card that he can use. Because of the amount of assimilate and copy that he has, it's pretty easy for him to play 2 elves. He's also got the remedy that can just straight up take an elf from Truzky's graveyard. Arguably, like, would that incentivize you to actually shuffle and potentially make the ordering worse?
Little side note here, important move here. Typically, you might think, okay, is this BM? You're using your sorceress here to go ahead and add an extra spell. Like, why would you do that? You're already ahead. It's not, you know. Now you're just you're adding a little bit of fuel to the fire, salt to the wound. But the difference here is that you're actually going and putting a nature card in the graveyard should you need to actually go ahead and, you know, replay a Forest Protector. all day of the week. There is the Amnesty. It's going to be a little Scorpion action. Get over here. You're on my team now, and GranMazorca is just going to basically stare down. This deficit is not going to be overcome. Gord's going to show up. He's got 14 points of beef on his side, unfortunately, for Truzky, who's getting the final applause.
It triggers the third counter of the orb, which then gets targeted. Oh, it doesn't even... GranMazorca going for the big shebang, reactivating the Sorceress and getting all this assimilate value, just showing how far out of reach this round was for Truzky, in fact.
I would say muy suerto, but there was no luck there. There was only skill, and that last play, incredible. So many points. How's it going? I'm happy that we can see you, that your internet is working, because we had some problems in the beginning, but how are you? How are you feeling, man?
Oh, ¿qué diría yo? Que mucha suerte, pero eso que acabamos de ver fue espectacular. ¿Cómo estás, amigo? ¿Qué tal todo por allá?
Muy bien, la verdad que al comienzo me asusté por los problemas que tenía de conexión y bueno, por eso ya la gente pues se estará preguntando lo de la cámara, que no pude prender la cámara, era por eso. Y diría que la suerte me sonrió un poco al final. Igual era un match favorable y se dieron las cosas de todas maneras.
Well, to be honest, I was a little bit scared because I had troubles with my camera at the beginning, and I was really worried about it. But well, I must say that luck smiled upon me right today. So I'm really hoping that everything goes really well for the final.
Yeah, I also hope that will happen. Speaking of the final, who would you like to go against, Payable or Wangate in this case?
Hablando de la final, ¿contra quién te gustaría ir?
Contra cualquiera de los dos. Diría que tengo más chances contra One Hit, pero supongo que en mi corazón prefiero jugar contra Pajabol.
From the bottom of my heart, I would say that I would love to play against One Hit, but if not, then the other would be the best.
All right. Awesome. So, what else can I say? Thank you. Congratulations once again. You are in the final, and we shall catch you later.
Bueno, muchas felicitaciones y nos encontramos en la final.